Hello, this is Gary Washon, a happy heathen, doing yet another response video to G-Man. Let me get this out first. I more pity G-Man than dislike him. There's a little bit of both involved here. Because I don't think he's like on the same level of a Robert Tilden or a Benny Hinn. I sincerely believe he believes that God's real. He's just such an awkward, antisocial. I'm trying not to use cuss words because he always discounts what people say because of it. Insert your own belief. Insert your own insult in that. Moving on. He sincerely believes. I don't think he has any ulterior motives, unlike a Benny Hinn who is just trying to get your money. But his arrogance today kind of deserves a rebuttal today. I'm following the evidence for you on Google Plus, and he basically just replayed G-Man's podcast or hangout, and in doing so did more damage to G-Man than I probably will. G-Man convicts himself. Just listening to him makes you understand he's crazy. But his arrogance today was so bad. A leap of faith. Atheists have a leap of faith. There's no faith. There's just evidence. It's like math. I don't need faith that 1 plus 1 is 2. I have evidence. All evidence about there being a supernatural sky daddy is so incredibly unlikely as to negate its validity. But he seems to think his so-called journey from, I guess, not believing to believing God is like coming from Christianity to atheism. Well, G-Man, you're wrong. It's more shit involved than you believing in something that is safe as Christianity. Not believing, publicly stating, I am an atheist, does carry some potential danger to it. You open-minded Christians are not beyond physical violence. Do I really have to rattle off a list of actions that Christians have taken that involved violence? Being an atheist means you're willing to run the risk. No one's going after Christianity. So fuck you, G-Man. There's atheists out there who, like me, are hesitant to say where we live because we know we could run the risk of getting in trouble. I live in the Bible Belt, and I make videos about God. Not exactly the safest fucking move. And you just arbitrarily just overlook it. You talk about, oh, they're all brave on the internet, but you don't run into it. People acknowledge themselves as atheists out on the streets. Yeah, it's not always the safest fucking thing. I mean, I'd be a little less concerned if I was in New Jersey like you. But down here in the Bible Belt, yeah, I can potentially run into trouble. So you're really wrong in doing that. Now, your absurdity that you seem to think that everyone who's ever went from Christianity to atheism was tricked. Man, that's one hell of a trick. To come from a safe and warm and fuzzy, often violent, to being on the receiving end of violence and the potential for it. Nobody does that lightly. I'm taking liberties here, but I really think a lot of people become atheists because they want truth. I rarely try to speak for others, but I'm going out on a limb here. They see the evidence for Christianity and they reject it. They see the history. I mean, that's why I was never a Christian myself. I saw the history and realized the history and the teachings are alien to one another. Christian history is not lived up to Christian teaching. They see this and they want truth. They don't want to be tainted ethically by something like religion. For you to crap all over that shows you are wrong, not us. Now, for the billionth time, some of the examples that's wrong was religion. Whether God exists or not, don't know. It's up for him to prove. Your evidence you have, the Bible is only true because the Bible says it's true. Circular argument. It's been said a billion times. The world is not flat. It is not stuck in one place while the rest of the universe revolves around it. Really, do we have to go over this again? The fact that there's Christians who still believe this shit says a lot about Christianity and nothing about atheism. And like I said in my last video, if the world was underwater 4,600 years ago, how the fuck is the Egyptian culture 5,000 years old? Your callous disregard for truth, your complete laziness. I mean, everything could be also Christians' love of revisionist history. All of this can be shot the fuck down by a 2-minute Google search. And you Christians don't want to even do that. And you wonder why we're atheists? You're so fucking sad. I don't have it in me to go off on a rant involving cuss words. Basically, you're sad. Well, I'm done kicking this dead puppy. That is G-Man. I'll leave a link to his video down below. And as compensation, I'll leave a couple links to some good videos. Till next time.